What's going on, guys? Samuel, one more Samuel the Beast here. Welcome to the second video in my Pixar love series, in which, because now I'm reviewing every Pixar movie I have not reviewed yet, minus Coco and Incredibles 2 and Toy Story 4, because I have reviewed those movies, and I'm doing a couple reviews of a couple of the movies that I thought I've had changed on, and I'm reviewing like every. Yeah, I have not reviewed yet since they have two movies, all one and sold that I'm excited for, so I figured, why not continue discussing Love of Pixar? That's what I'm calling the Pixar Love Series. I've done one for the original Toy Story movie if you have not checked it out. But now I'm here to discuss the film that came out a few years later, and that's probably one of the most overlooked movies, and that is A Bug's Life, which is directed by John Lasseter, who also did the original Toy Story, and then you got the voice talents of Dave Foley, Kevin Spacey, I know, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Anne Panettiere, Vince Leary, and among many other people. And you got Brad Garrett here. And this film follows a misfit Ant Floke who is looking for tough ways to save his colony from greedy grasshoppers after an unfortunate incident happens, only to recruit a group of bugs to turn out to be an in-depth circus troupe, and you know, try to save the grasshoppers from stealing the food and all that. Just, yeah. And Bugs Life is known for being like one of the more lesser known movies and all that, and some ways things are understandable, considering this also came out the same time as Ants, which is another film that's done by DreamWorks. It was actually their first movie, and both films are kind of like the same in some areas and all that. Bugs Life is another film that I have fond memories of watching growing up. I remember watching a lot of this film growing up and all that. And while I agree, it is definitely one of the more weaker movies, but honestly, saying Pixar is kind of weak is not really as much other than a couple other movies, but we'll get into those. But A Bug's Life for me is a film I always had a great time whenever I went to watch it, and there's no exception. Often my only issues overall with the film is that I do wish some of the characters had a little more development to it. I think mainly the hoppers, like they're very menacing, and which there's a little more development, like who they are and all that. And this is probably the piece of film, but the animation does feel the most dated. Like it's still amazing. Like I'm not saying it's still amazing. Like it's still a beautiful movie. It's just in terms of the early movies, it's the one that most feels dated, and it's still great, but it's not high up on the best in terms of animation. And like I said, with Ants, is one of those times where it's hard not to watch it, not compare it to that movie, because that's kind of a very similar movie with very similar structure and story. So yeah, and because of the character and that, it doesn't really hit the emotions that it really goes for and all that. But there's still a lot to really like about Bug's Life. Like, it doesn't well enough distinguish itself and all that. Still very hard. Like, the characters all around, all likable, likable enough and fine enough, especially that main ant that you follow. Someone that really just wants to prove himself, that doesn't cause accidents and all that. He's a very accident-prone person, and he actually kind of caused this whole thing, and he wants to end up getting help and all that to defend from the grasshoppers. And they do a great job of making you care about him, making you feel his journey, and even some of the six people he ends up meeting are very fun and likable people that give a great humor, great moments as well. Even the Queen character is actually very well developed, and not just a typical like love interest and all that. And even Kevin Spacey, again, I wouldn't talk about the whole Kevin Spacey thing, but this was before all that happened, and he does a great job of doing Hopper. Like that was kind of more about the Hopper characters. They do a great job making him especially feel menacing. Especially when you first meet him and he comes down and frightens them what happened to their food, and it's actually kind of terrifying. And I'll get to another moment with him in a little bit. But overall, the characters serve very well what they need to do. Something just wish would handle a little more or develop a little bit more, but overall, I didn't really problem characters. Like, this is also one of the more predictable Pixar movies. I mean, sure, some of them are kind of predictable, but they at least have very uniqueness that sets it apart. This is a film you kind of just know where it's going, but it does a good job of telling the story very well, so I don't mind it. And I'm still entertained throughout. Overall, the interactions with all the characters are great. The music is pretty great, catchy. The world building is very well done and interesting, and does have great memorable moments again, especially when Harper gets eaten by birds. But it's probably one of the most terrifying things I've seen in any animated movie. Like, I can remember being terrified for that scene when I was growing. Not gonna lie. And does still have a lot of heart, and still has a lot of the passion, working care that you always expect from a Pixar movie. And it's still funny, hilarious, and filled with so much heart and so much charm. And while it's really hit the emotions that it's go for, it's not one of the most emotional Pixar movies. It does a great job of hitting what it needs to do. So again, while it doesn't fully hit everything it goes for, my opinion, Bugs Life for me is still so much fun and still an overall very watchable movie. This is a film I always enjoyed coming back to, even still like one of the high-end Pixar movies. Again, Pixar, even some of the weekend movies are very watchable. I minus a couple, but again, we'll get into that. But even some of the weekend movies that I talk about are also very watchable movies. That's a huge testament to Pixar. So that being said, I am going to give a Bug's Life a 90 of a 100, which is an A freaking minus. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my discussion on Bug's Life. Let me know what comes down below. What are your thoughts on A Bug's Life? What are your thoughts on this movie? Do you love as much as I did, or do you like it as much as I did, or if I'm not a fan, how would you also rank this in your Pixar ranking? I would love to know in the comment section down below. And I have more Pixar Love videos coming next, and we should have more of the Pixar Love videos coming next year. So be on the lookout for those. I'm very excited to discuss every Pixar movie. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I truly, honestly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video. Be sure to share and subscribe. Be sure to follow all my social media sites. All those which are down below. I am saying one world, some saying more reviews. I'll see you next time. And as always, stay cooler, everybody. Peace.